Now from Fenway Park. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Tom Seaver is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last game he had the strikeout stuff working. He got 10 strikeouts. It was fun to watch. He pitched deep in the game. Hopefully he'll give us another one of those performances in this game.
The afternoon for Baltimore.
Now batting, Jonathan Villar.
Number 7.
He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, this is a really good club. I mean, here we are the second half of the year. They're already leading the division, but now they're starting to open up a lead. It looks like it's almost like the quarter horse that you know is going to win this race, and he starts to pour it on to embarrass everybody. They're smelling the finish line right now.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Adam Jones is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Schoop. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Here's Manny Machado now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners. Up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Manny Machado goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Mark Trumbo now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Castillo is under it, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. To short, hit hard. Villar is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Seager stands in as he looks at a called strike. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, game 1 of the road trip, you win by 1 run, and now you come for game 2, and you just build off of that. You feel good that you won the game on the road, and now you continue to try to keep that streak alive.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. Line towards center field. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. Line softly toward the hole. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. No score here as we play inning number 2. way in front of that fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Line drive to center field. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-2 now.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
2 out with the man at first. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Orioles lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Johnny Bench back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now in the box, David Peralta comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. One there. Back to first, and they get Pedroia. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Rusney Castillo. He swings and grounds it to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Colby Rasmus.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Colby Rasmus goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, Chris Young. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Chris Young.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mookie Betts.
He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Lined hard to center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the
So
Red
with
Sox,
1 out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your
Corey
home for
Seager.
Boston Red Sox baseball all season long as you take a look at what's coming up here for the Sox in the week ahead. Striding in once again, Corey Seager. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Squared that one up just a little late.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 10, Chipper Jones.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castillo will make the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
This will be handled by Pedroia at second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Young. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the rate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out of the game on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, it's the first inning, and he has some time to redeem himself.
In now, Johnny Bench as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Designated hitter, David Peralta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He singled his last time up. Miley into the windup. First pitch on the way. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
This guy is so strong. He just fought that ball off the left field. I know it's a little bit of a blooper right now, but it's going to be a line drive in the books when you look back.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Trumbo over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Into the box, Rusney Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Scope ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
The batter, center fielder, Chris Young.
Here's Chris Young. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Miley sets. First pitch on the way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Red Sox leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in to try it again. Colby Rasmus. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out, 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
He's set. Here it comes. Jonathan Villar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2.
Oh, right there, Matt. He had the perfect pitch, a fastball away, and he's trying to drop the drag bunt down that direction. He just didn't get it down.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jonathan Villar becomes the first out of the inning. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Chipper Jones. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
3rd baseman, Chipper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
One and two, here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Well, he was out early working on that swing and batting practice, just taking it right back at the pitcher, right off the L screen. You eliminate that screen. It's just taking it from the practice field to the game. Nice job.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Standing in now, Johnny Bench. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Well, batter number 7, designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 15, Dustin
Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, we're in the 6th inning, and we finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
Into the box now, Rusney Castillo. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strike.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
First baseman,
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Your attention,
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound.
Number 47,
and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jonathan Scope goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Hyun-Soo Kim. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Castillo is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Striding in once again, Chris Young. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Chris Young.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swing and a liner. And he's retired 1 away.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. High pop up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. Ready for another chance? Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Castillo.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Colby Rasmus comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one. And there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49.
Chipper Jones will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 44. Paul.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
In now, Johnny Bench, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. The second for 1, on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double. Here's the center fielder, and Dan, what's going?
Leading off for Baltimore, center fielder number 10.
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, 0 for 4. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Way in front of that fastball.
That's basically saying, here I am, I'm the man, I'm bringing it at you. That was upper 90s fastball back-to-back. Basically saying, here it is, I dare you to hit it.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mark Trumbo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Too low, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Tom Seaver wins his third of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Wade Miley takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 31st of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.